guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a crazy long time. Promised myself I would get back to filming, I think around October, mid-October, but then guess what? My computer broke. So my boyfriend actually just gave me his computer and he went and bought a new one, which is really sweet because he knew I missed filming and he knows that this is very important to me. So yeah, today I'm going to tell you guys how I lost 40 pounds. It's actually like 43 or something, but how I lost 40 pounds and transformed my whole body within 6 months. And 6 months is not a lot of time. It breezes by. And if you're watching this and you think, oh, 6 months is too long, I need something that works tomorrow, I need something that works in 3 days, it's not gonna happen. There's no short way to lose weight. All the fads and trends, all that kind of stuff, they are fads and trends. They won't give you long-lasting results. You have to put in the work and you have to wait and be consistent to lose weight, okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you. If you're watching this, please watch it to the very, very end. And don't say, oh, that's too hard. Oh, that's too hard, because people who make excuses aren't really ready for change. And that's what I learned on this weight loss journey. I learned that you will make excuses for yourself every single time, every day, until you are actually ready to make a change. So remember that while watching this video. So before I tell you step by step what I did to lose the weight, I'm going to tell you what I think contributed to my weight gain in the first place and how it made me feel. So I'm a university student and I really started to gain weight as soon as I entered university, which was about 3 years ago. So I was always on the run, picking up pizza, hamburgers, french fries. They're healthy. There were lots of healthy decisions on campus, but I didn't choose any because to me grabbing the pizza was more delicious and satisfying than grabbing the salad. And I made choices like that literally almost every day for 3 years. And January 2015, I decided no more. So from January to May, I tried my best to go to the gym every other day. And from January to May, I only lost 6 pounds. I was so disappointed because I am like, I should be able to lose more than a pound a month. What was wrong? So I studied myself and I studied my actions for so long, and I realized it was my eating habits. I could exercise all I want, but if I wasn't willing to switch my eating habits around and make healthier choices, then this wasn't going to work. So in May, what I did was I joined the Weight Watchers program. Do not pause this video. Do not stop. Do not say, oh, this is too hard. Oh, she joined a program. Oh, she didn't do it by herself. Because for the longest time, I didn't know what was right and wrong to eat. I didn't know I was doing something wrong. Food plays such a huge role in weight loss, more so than exercise. So you have to make sure you're eating right as well as exercising, and that's how the weight is really gonna come off. And Weight Watchers, hands down, helped me regulate my eating habits without taking things that I loved eating away from me, and that's what I really appreciate, and I'm gonna further explain it in a second. So yeah, what Weight Watchers basically is, it's a program that puts you back in control of your life and in control of your eating habits without deprivation. Because I don't know about you guys, but deprivation does not work for me. When you're on a diet and you say, I can't have this, I can't have this, I can't have this, you are going to feel so deprived. And one day you are just going to say, forget it. And you are going to gorge on all these foods that you have been restricting yourself from eating for so long. Weight Watchers is not like that. And I'm going to try my best to explain exactly how it works without confusing you guys. But I'm also going to leave the Weight Watchers website link down below in the description box, so click on it if you are interested and if you want more information, and if you want to read about more success stories about people who this really worked for, then there's more on the website. And also you could call in, there's a number you can call where they can verbally speak to you about the program and all that stuff, so I'm gonna leave it all below. But yeah, deprivation doesn't work for me. Telling myself I can't have this, I can't have a Kit Kat, I can't have white pasta, I can't, it doesn't work. So what Weight Watchers does is they have a point system going on. So basically every single food that you can think of has a points value. points as in 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically just a numeric value. It's a number. Absolutely every single food has a points value. Fruits and vegetables have 0 points, so you can eat as much of them as you want. And you are given a certain amount of points depending on your weight. So for example, when I first started Weight Watchers, I had, I think, 32 points per week. So basically, what that meant was I could eat 32 points worth of food, right? So typically in the morning, I would have a whole wheat English muffin, 3 points, an egg, 2 points, and I would fry the egg in a teaspoon of olive oil, 1 point, and I would have an apple and some strawberries, which is 0 points. So right there, I only had 5 points out of my daily points per day, if that makes sense. So for example, let's say I wanted a chocolate bar, or I had a birthday party to go to and there was cake. There's a points value for a chocolate bar. So for a Kit Kat, for a chocolate bar, it's 6 points. So if, let's say, I'm trying to explain this in a good way, but let's say it's the end of the day and I'm still hungry, I really want a chocolate bar. I just have to see how many points I have left for the day, and then I could have that chocolate bar, if that makes sense. So Weight Watchers, it basically does not restrict you from eating things. It just lets you eat what you love in a smarter way, and it teaches you how to not really count calories, because that's so difficult. It's basically like keeping track of what you eat in a smarter way, if that makes sense. Weight Watchers really helped me get back in control of my life, and as you can see from the results, it works. And I don't know how it works, or it's just crazy. The first week that I signed up and started to follow the program and measure my food out and do all that kind of stuff, I lost 5 pounds in the first week. 5 pounds, when from January to May I only lost 6 pounds when I was trying to do things on my own. So understand that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to join a program where other women are trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. It's better to work in groups than to work alone, because you have such a great support system. And that's what I love about Weight Watchers. Every single week they have meetings, and you go to a meeting, you get weighed, and you talk about your week, and you talk to other people who got weighed in as well, and you come up with a strategy about how you're going to lose weight for the following week. And I really love that, because if you had a bad week, they're not going to punish you. They're not going to say you suck. They're not going to say, oh, well, you can't be in the program anymore. They tell you it's okay. We all have bad weeks. Get back on the horse and keep going. So in addition to the daily points that you get, which is basically the amount of food you're allowed to eat per day, you also get extra weekly points, and those are yours to use whenever you want. So if you go to a birthday party, or if you go to the club and want to have drinks, you just basically have to make sure you know the points value of what you're about to consume. And that's it. I mean, to me, doing this method, like doing the points value method, is a lot easier than counting calories. It's a lot easier than just guessing what's good for you and what's bad for you. So yeah, in short, Weight Watchers, it gave me my life back, and it let me know that I could still eat the foods that I love and lose weight as long as I was being smart about it. When you sign up, they'll also give you a book that says what to eat, okay? And look at all this delicious food. You can pretty much eat anything as long as you're being very smart about it. So for breakfast, they have recipes on veggie toast and oatmeal and yogurt with strawberries, like yummy stuff. And they also list the points value. They do the same thing for lunch. So for lunch, they have options like the turkey tuna sandwich. They have everything, and they list once again the points. So for example, if you have breakfast for 6 points and you have lunch for 6 points, then you have quite a few points left for dinner. So yeah, those are just some recipes. I'm also going to leave some recipe links down below in the description box for you to check out. And also there's a book for when you want to eat out. Now I bought this with my own money. They didn't really give it to me when I signed up, but they do sell stuff there, like their products. And I bought this eating out book. It has a whole bunch of restaurants in them and the points value of all the food. So basically, like I said, you can eat whatever you want, but you have to account for it. You have to be smart about it. You have to think about what else you're going to eat during the day. so you don't overeat, like overconsume in terms of fat and calories and all that stuff. So in terms of exercise, as soon as I started the Weight Watchers program, I exercised quite a bit. But the thing was, I wasn't fit right away. Like the first day that I started to work out, I thought I could do some high intensity training stuff, and then my body was like, no, what are you doing? So it didn't work out for me. So I had to start small with workouts for beginners, walking, jogging. I didn't go to the gym. I didn't step foot in the gym once. I have a gym membership. I don't use it though. I'm probably gonna cancel it. I should have canceled it years ago. But yeah, I didn't step into the gym once. I just did workouts at home. More beginner stuff for me was a YouTube page called Pop Sugar Fitness. I'm gonna leave their link below. And as I started to get stronger and as I started to get more endurance, I moved on to Fitness Blender, which is a more kind of intense fitness page. And I was working out every other day, and boy, the weight just started to drop off even more. Not only that, but my curves and my shape, as you can see in the picture, started to take form. And if you look at the picture on the left side, I basically had no shape. Like I just looked like a marshmallow, if you will. And if you look at the picture beside of it, you could actually see my shape coming in. So that was due to exercise as well, and not just cardio, but also lifting and doing strength training. Strength training in terms of exercise is one of the things that is going to transform your body the most, I think. A lot of girls are afraid to lift because they think it's going to make them bulky, but I don't think girls even have the hormones in their body to get as bulky as men can when they lift. So strength toning and strength training really helped me tone up my body, and it helped my shape come together really nicely. So I think a common question is, now what? Like, you reached your goals, you're healthy, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna continue to exercise, mainly because I want to tone up my stomach area because there's still a little bit of flab there, and I also want to like plump that booty up a little bit because I lost a lot of weight in my bum. And it's sad because it literally was just all fat, I guess. So I lost a lot of booty. So I'm trying to strengthen it with muscle. So I'm trying to do that. So I'm definitely going to continue to work out, going to continue eating healthy. You have to think about what's important to you. And if you were like me, if you had been struggling for months on your own, trying to work out and correct your eating habits and it didn't work, it's okay to reach out for help. And that's the thing I've learned. This is one of the best things I have ever done, and I am so happy. And that's why I'm like getting teary-eyed because I am so happy I did this, and I'm so happy it worked. I'm not sponsored by Weight Watchers. This is just me sharing something with you guys because a lot of you guys have been asking me. So yeah, don't make excuses for yourself, okay? Weigh out the pros and cons, think about what's important, what's not important, think about how much money you spend a week on junk, and think about the positive changes you want to make with your life, because I am so much happier. And when I was overweight, I was so unconfident, and my relationships suffered because of that, and I can see them starting to heal and starting to grow because I am happier with myself. Just honestly, try and make a change for yourself and stop making excuses, because like I mentioned, a person who makes excuses for everything is not really ready for change. And when I looked in the mirror, I cried sometimes because I was so unhappy and so unconfident. And when I look in the mirror now, I am so happy that I made this choice, and I'm so happy that I joined Weight Watchers because it literally changed my life. And yeah, I'll be doing follow-up videos on my progress in terms of toning, and also I'm going to incorporate more fitness and food videos onto my channel, sorry. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Share it with a loved one who you know is struggling with their weight, so they know that there's something that they can do without being deprived and without restricting themselves from eating foods that they love. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching again. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.